In this video we're going to be looking at the task manager, which is a way for you to actually see what is going on under the hood, what resources are being used by the apps. So in order to view the you have to go to the desktop mode, and if you want to access it, the simplest way is to right click on the task bar here and then click on task manager. Normally it will show you, the first time you launch it, it will show you as like this, so you can see each app and then you can end the task. But I'm going to click the more details, which is going to show you lots of details. As you can see now, we have all the apps that are currently open. We have the Internet Explorer. We have two Internet Explorer, one on the desktop mode and the other one is the Metro browser. The calendar is opened. We have 10 apps opened: people, store, video, music, and stuff. So as you can see the amount of megabyte that is being used right now. We have 73% memory being used and 7% this one varies, the disk activity that is going on and all the details. So right now, as you can see, most of the apps, they are not using any CPU time. So some of the apps that you have open in your history, they actually are not using any CPU time. So if you go to here, and most of this app here, they're not actually using any CPU time. So let's open one more app. Let's open Wikipedia, for example. Let's open a few more. Let's open Kindle. I'm not sure why I click on the same apps all the time. Let's open Metro Tweet. It's asking us to sign in with Twitter, which I haven't done that. Let's open ESPN FC. So let's let it load some data. Right, I am a Chelsea supporter and I wasn't happy with the last result. That was crazy. Chelsea needs to start winning stuff again. Anyway, so let's go back to the desktop now. As you can see, it said we have 11 apps opened, so which means some app are not shown. Initially said we have 10, so that means it only shows it was supposed to be more because we've opened more apps. The Kindle is here, the Wikipedia is here. So I think as we open some, it closes some. As you can see, the music is not here anymore. So in order to get some CPU percentage up here, let's do something. If I go to the video app and I play the trailer, let's play the trailer and then see how that affects the CPU time on the desktop mode. It doesn't, because I think actually you can see the CPU time now on the amount of memory is increasing or fluctuating. The disk is fluctuating as well. So now I think it's stopped activity on the video. So that means every time you switch away from the Metro UI, it stops the activity. Okay, it's playing. As soon as I click on there, it will stop. So this let's go to the browser. If you go to the browser here, we can play some video. Let's play some video. So as soon as I click on it, I can hear it in my headphones that it actually stopped playing as soon as you click. So it actually kills the app once you leave the Metro area. So don't worry about opening so many stuff, leaving them in the background and going to the desktop. So if you open so many apps in the Metro area, and then you come here, most of the apps will be killed. The CPU time will be 0. They will not be given any CPU time, so it's not going to drive your computer crazy. As you can see, most of them, even though they take some memory, like the Internet Explorer, The Metro browser is taking 112 megabytes, and Kindle is taking 20 megabytes. They will take some memory, but they will not be using your CPU time. So you can be rest assured. Let's look at performance. You can look at how your CPU is performing memory. As you can see, we've used about I would say about 70% of memory right now. The disk activity is it's not bad. Ethernet, you can look at the app history. So these are the apps that we have used, and you can see the CPU time that has been given to them. So store has used most CPU time, and you will agree. I've opened the CPU, the store quite a lot, and then eBay, followed by the Internet Explorer, and so on and so forth. So what about the network? Which one has used most network time? Video, obviously. With it's a lot of megabytes to play videos. So we're still going to be talking about metered network and stuff. And startup, I haven't installed much app on the desktop mode. If I have installed a lot of apps on the desktop mode, for example, we have some application that I always like to have a start. For example, Adobe Reader, you always have a startup icon here. So once I install some of these things, I'll show you how to disable some of the startups, because when you have a lot of startup items, sometime, I mean, in the past they used to slow down your computer. I'm not sure how Microsoft managed them now. And these are the users. I'm the only user right now. You can see if you have many users, you can monitor stuff, details. These are the details of all the services that is actually running. So and there we have the service tabs as well. I think these are all the services, all the stopped one, all the running ones. And if you are probably going to be doing another video on this task manager alone, if I have any more thing to show you. But the most important thing is to remember that the apps in the Metro, they are only running when in the Metro. The one that is running is the one that is currently viewing is the one that is running. Any one of them that go back into the history, the CPU time becomes 0 until it is reactivated again. So this way, your tablet or your computer is not going to be going crazy having too many apps in the background, so you don't have to worry about opening too much. Microsoft has thought about it in details, unlike in previous Windows operating system. And anyway, I hope that shed some light on performance of your computer and how you can fine-tune stuff. Oh, okay, let me show you. If you want to end any application, you can click on it here and then click end task. That should end the application Metro Tweet end task. So you can end stuff like that. And task. So I am expecting us, if we go back to home page, we shouldn't find those apps. They looks like they're here, but they're still here. Well, they shouldn't be, because we just ended them. Let's use the Alt tab. And if you look at the Alt tab, they're actually not in the Alt tab anymore, those apps that we've closed. And okay, they're still here, but then anyway, these are the history. Basically, these are not the currently opened apps, these are the history. So that's the difference, because when we Alt and tab, those applications are not there, but they're still in the history. As you understand, I'll show you how to actually clear the history. So I hope you understand that, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.